video. In this video, we will discuss Routh-Hurwitz criterion or Routh array method. This is a type to find out the stability of the control system. One of the type to find out the stability of the control system. The statement of this Routh-Hurwitz criterion is the necessary and sufficient condition for system to be stable is all the terms in the first column of Routh's array must have same sign. In the sense, the Routh array we are going to write by using a given characteristic equation, and if the values in the first column have same sign, all the values in the first column have same sign, then we are saying that the system is stable. If there is any sign changes in the first column, then there is a that means the values or there is a root of the characteristic equation which lie on the right half of S plane, so the system is unstable. There should not be any sign change in the first column of Routh's array. If there is any sign changes exist, then the system is unstable, and the number of sign changes equal to the number of roots lying in the right half of S plane. If there are a number of sign changes in the first column, that directly indicates the number of roots in the right half of S plane or number of positive roots present. For example, we'll take this characteristic equation, that is a naught s to the power 5 plus a1 s to the power 4 plus a2 s cube plus a3 s square plus a4 s to the power 1 plus a5 s naught is equal to 0. How to write a Routh array? See here, the polynomial is 5, n is equal to 5, so the first term is odd number, so we need to write Routh array in the first two rows by using characteristic equation only we can write, and the remaining rows the values of this Routh array we have to find out by using a calculation. So the highest polynomial here, it is s to the power 5, the term is s to the power 5, so I have to write s to the power 5. Then the coefficient of this one is a naught, that I have to write in the first column. Then I have to go for another odd number in the decreasing order, so that is s to the power 5 here, so s to the power cube very next one, so its coefficient I have to write, that is a naught in the second column. In this subsequent column I have to write the another odd numbers polynomial coefficient, that is a3, then s to the power 1 will come, so its coefficient is a4. Okay, so that is first row. Then s to the power 4 even number I have to start, so s to the power 4 coefficient is a1, then I have to go to s square, its coefficient is a3 I have to write, then s to the power 0, so its coefficient is a5. So these two rows we formed, right? So then see, I have to write array rows like s to the power 3, s square, s to the power 1 and s to the power 0. I have to write all these rows. Then how to find out a d1? How to find out a d1? I can write any notations here, d1, d2, e1, e2 and all, or xyz, any notation I can write. So how to find out d1? So to find out the value of d1, I have to take previous two rows, and 2 cross 2 matrix I have to take in the numerator and divided by one element. So that is, for to find out d1, it is I have to take a0 a1 matrix, a0 a1 and a2 a3. It's a determinant whole divided by a1. So that is shown here. d1 is a0 a1 a2 a3 divided by a1, and the multiplication is like this: a1 into a2 minus a0 into a3, so that is shown here, divided by a1. a2 a1, always a2 a1 first, minus a0 a3 divided by a1. So simplify and substitute the value. Then to find out d2, the second column in the same row, third row. D2, how to find out? Again, by using previous two rows we have to write the matrix. So that is first row, column is as it is in the matrix, so that is A0 A1. And now I have to leave this second column. I have to go for third column, so that is A4 A5. So it is D2 is equal to my determinant A0 A1 A4 A5 divided by, again same thing, A1 divided by A1 only. So again the multiplication is A1 A4 minus A0 into A5 divided by A1. So we can find it. Now I have to, I see here D3 I have not written the third column of third row. I have not written. I can mention any of the what variables I can mention, notation I can mention, but I will get 0 here. Why? See, to find out, maybe you consider this one as a D3, and for that the matrix is A0 A1 as it is, and I have to leave third column I have to leave, and I have to go for another row, fourth one row is not there, so numerator itself will get 0, so everything will be 0. So that's why I'm not writing here. So we'll go for S square row, so that is first notation I have written as E1. How to find out E1? So I have to see, to find out E1 I have to use previous two rows. So that is A1 D1 A3 D2, that matrix I have to take determinant A1 D1 A3 D2 divided by D1. So remember, so it is, the multiplication is A3 D1 minus A1 D2 divided by D1. So that is very important. And how to find out E2? E To find out E2, again the first column as it is A1 D1. See, it is A1 D1, and third column is A5 and 0. I have to leave second column A5 and another value not there. It is 0 divided by again D1. So we'll get E2. So it is A1 D1 A5 0 divided by D1. So we'll get one value. So now how to find out F1? To find out F1, I have to go for another previous rows, that is D1 E1 D2 E2 divided by E1. So you will get F1. I have not written next value, I can write F2 also. How to find out? See, the previous two rows is a D1 E1 as it is, and I have to leave second column to find out, and I have to go for third column, so it is 0, so we will get 0, that's why F1 only I have written. So the last row, it is G1. So again I have to go for previous two rows, that is E1 F1 and E2 and 0 divided by F1. So that multiplication I have to do, and I will get G1. So last one is G1 is E1 F1 E2 divided by E2 0 divided by F1. We'll get some value. So in this way we have to write a row array, and if the values are 0, or if any sign changes in the first column, then the system is unstable. No sign change in the first column, system is stable. Thank you.